The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
I'm a Raider fan because of my dad and Marcus Allen.
I'm a Raiders fan. Born in Oakland, I will always be loyal to the silver and black.
I'm a Raider because I came back to the Bay from LA with my team.
I'm an Oakland Raider fan because of my grandmother. Town business.
I'm a Raider fan. My grandmother raised me as a Raider fan. Tailgate, and people give you a beer. I mean, for real, like, because you're a Raider. You're a Raider. And
cheers
got
to that.
So it's just
that's how this is going.
Everything. I just remember, to me, what hooked me more than anything in the world was walking in and everyone just Raiders! Raiders! And that was it. Oh my God! What went through my body there?
Yep.
Woo! What is up, Raider Nation? And welcome to a special Our Take here on a Sunday night. I am here with Mother Moon, and I'm your host, Spicy Raider Girl. What's up, Mother Moon?
What's up? What's up, Spicy? Beautiful night tonight.
You know what? I don't know what you're doing, but you know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be rocking to this jam right here. Knock, knock. It's the silver and black. Hey. You know who this is? This is my boy Lonnie Cash.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. If you don't know, now you know. We are going to have him on the show very soon. So, you know, I gotta feel it. I gotta get in the mood a little bit, right?
What?
You said you the number no pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you the number no pick. Shoot. You know that's right. So we are going to have him on very soon. He is going to be all the way live with us. And we have our very first super chat. Wow.
What?
Thank you so much, Robert
That's
Vega.
very generous.
Boom. No comment
Vega.
needed. The comment's just $20. All right. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Go.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And if you, wow, I haven't even announced it yet. Yes, we are doing super chats now. So if you see the little icon there at the bottom, it looks like a dollar sign. You can donate to our YouTube channel. So this is brand new and it's perfect timing because we have that awesome Allegiant Stadium giveaway that we still are giving back. And so for $10, you get an entry to win that stadium tour with myself, Mother Moon, Mob Boss, Raiderette Black Ice, Dirty Jers, Mighty Thor. So $10 gets you one entry. So I don't even know if he knew that, but he just bought himself 2 entries because all of the super chats tonight are going to go to Nasili's fight. And that's what we're auctioning or giving away, however you want to say, the prize for the stadium tour. So all the super chats, if you feel generous and you want to enter to win the Allegiant Stadium tour, please hit that little super chat button. Or if you just, you want to just donate a couple bucks to help Nasili's fight, please do that as well. Thank you so much for that donation, Mr. Vega. New York bravest right there.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we also have the executioner in here. we are going to bring in Mr. Lonnie Cash himself. He says he's feeling pretty good, so this might make for an interesting little interview here. You know, you never can tell. So I gotta bring him in. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Lonnie Cash in the house. What's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? How are you tonight?
What's up?
Woo, you know, we just hanging out
For life.
For life.
Yeah, he's ready.
He is ready. So we have him here
ready.
because we
I'm
want
ready.
to talk about so many things with him. We get insider. He just took the Allegiant Stadium tour, so maybe he can give you some insider of what it would be like if you win this prize here that we're giving away. And we're also going to talk about his podcast that he's creating, and it's premiering tomorrow. So we will let him talk all those things. How are you, my friend?
Everything is good. Thank you guys for bringing me on.
Of
Hey,
course.
I told you I was buzzed before I even came on the show. So it's gonna be
well,
good
cheers.
Yeah.
Love
Hey,
it.
check
Love
it
it.
out. It's
Ready.
all Raiders all the time. All Raider podcast. We about to do the damn thing tomorrow night. So everybody join in 7 p.m. our time, Vegas time. So yeah, we got it going on. Me and Chase and Annie, Mr. Blind Optic himself. And let me tell you guys something right now. If you win this thing to the Raider the tour to the stadium, oh my God, you have something, man. It's crazy. It was
we want to thank really quickly. We want to also thank Raider Squid. He's in here. He said just donating for a great cause. So thank you for that, Raider Squid. We appreciate you.
Yeah, but that stadium, when you go in there for a tour, oh man, you could break all the rules. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
I'm listening.
Man, we shot our music video in there.
Hey, wait, does that mean I'm gonna get left? That doesn't mean I'm gonna be left on the cutting room floor, does it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you could. I don't know the boundaries. Wasn't no boundaries for us. We did whatever the hell we wanted to do in there. Certified, and Lonnie Cash, Clown Prince, Little Chucky. We did the damn things along with Malosos from Mexico, Monterrey. Shit, we did the damn thing.
I know. Wait,
so
I had a conversation with this man yesterday, and he told me he broke so many rules he had to take down his Facebook.
Hey, I shut that shit down. I had to.
I went on his Facebook page to see like the behind the scenes videos that he might have shot, and I was like, this fool did not delete me, did he?
Hey, you were.
So I got on the phone. Though. I was all, dude.
Hey, you weren't the only one. I had so many people in my inbox telling me, "Did you delete me?" And I was like, "Yeah." I delete you. I was like, "Man, hell no, you ain't about me." They were like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah." BC Raider from Detroit, the president of the Black Hole out there in Detroit. He was like, "Did you delete me?" I told him, "Yeah." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Man, you ain't about me, homie."
Oh,
and
I'm
he
glad
was
you
like,
didn't do that to me.
Laugh loud. I was just fucking with him though. That's the homie. Hey, he was in he was in the other video with me. Him and his son. They were in another video with me. And
which one was he in?
Shit, I can't even remember which one.
No worries, all good.
But anyway, hey.
Look at that. We got Lonnie Cash on the phone and we got Cash coming in. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Right.
Hand in hand.
I don't even have my necklace on. I usually wear
the
dollar sign.
I know. I don't either.
So how you ladies doing?
We're
How's
good.
everything going?
We're good. We're excited to introduce your podcast. It's premiering Monday here, and following on Tuesdays with ours. So we have a full lineup for Raider Nation back-to-back days.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Awesome. I appreciate you ladies boosting us up because I'm gonna tell you what right now, I'm gonna boost you guys up tomorrow night.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We'll be tuning in. Excited to see it.
Yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow, Las Vegas time.
Oh shoot, I have the wrong time here. My bad. I thought it was at 6. My bad.
Let's get that changed up. Give me a minute.
It's 7 o'clock.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna change
7 o'clock. Yeah.
My bad.
We just did our little promo video today, me and Chase. But you know what? we had to do some off the wall shit because we couldn't even get it done because of the wind that was out here. Well, you know,
Was it the autumn
audio.
wind?
Yeah, the autumn wind had us duping, you know. But shit. I'm telling you what, it's gonna be crazy tomorrow night. We're gonna do our thing.
We try to get Little Chucky Gruden has a segment on your show, right? He's bringing little Chucky Gruden. If you're not subscribed to his channel. He has a segment called Little Chucky's Corner. So it sounds like he's bringing Little Chucky's Corner to the All Raiders podcast.
All Raiders podcast got Little Chucky every week.
Nice.
So we're gonna do our thing every week. But you know how we do it. Little Chucky's
you know I love you, but I'm not tuning in for him. No, I was kidding.
I think I heard that before. I was like, man, everybody's in this for Chucky and not us. I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna go on there no more.
Well, now let him keep going.
You know, he's in high demand. I reached out to his camp to see if he would join us tonight, but you know, he's too busy.
Yeah, you know, Little Chucky's getting his education right now. You know, he's a busy young man. There's only very few people who can get to him, but Lonnie Cash get to him. You know,
gets to him.
You know how we do it. Is he's part of the camp? You know the Lonnie Cash camp. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, what's up, Raider at China and Demon Child? Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you in here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Raider Squid says, "What's up to you, Lonnie?" And so Demon Child says, "What's up, Lonnie Cash? What up,
everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, much love and respect, Raider Nation. I love you guys all. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. We said what we had to say. Hey, I'm loaded. I gotta go."
That's so funny. We said that before. Yes, love. We said that. I said he is feeling himself right now.
Hey, I'm about to jump on this track with this cat in L.A.
Yeah. All right.
No, he's in Northern California. I'm about to jump on this track. On some real shit though. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right.
Cut this short.
All good.
Appreciate your time.
I love you, ladies, and you guys are always good to me. And like I said, I got something coming in the mail for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Ooh, you guys are gonna be so happy. But when you get it, hey, when you get it, rep it, please.
Oh, for sure.
All right, then.
We got you.
All right,
Lonnie Cash.
Hey, I gotta go.
Raiders.
All right. I love you guys. Hey, appreciate you having me on the show.
All right,
we'll talk soon.
Podcast tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
There you have it.
We'll get your shout out again later. Thank you, love.
Bye,
have
Lonnie.
a good night.
Hey, we're gonna go out to his jam.
Oh, here we go.
Hey. That was Mr. Lonnie Cash. Make sure to check out his show premiering tomorrow at 7 p.m. So, you know, correction there, 7 p.m. By the way, if you didn't see the live show from Allegiant Stadium where he performed this song live, Mother Moon and I were in it, make sure to check that out. That was a dope show.
Yeah.
Yes, Mother Moon, what you got?
I'm just saying, I just love to talk to him.
I know he's so much fun to talk to, right?
He's just straight to the point. Gotta go. Gotta take care of business. That's the way it's done.
You gotta go.
Taken.
So, Demon Child says best fan base in sports, if he doesn't say so himself.
Got that right.
We agree with you. What's up, Raider at China? Knock knock, silver and black rocks. Yes, check that out. And what is up, my dude right here, Graf? Thanks for joining. He's got an awesome show as well. If you don't already follow him, make sure to follow his YouTube channel. It's right there. He's always spitting facts, and he's been on the show. I love having him on the show. So please come back. The Executioner says, "What's up? What's up, Executioner?" So, without further ado, let's talk some Raiders football. The next trivia night, here's a hint to anyone's listening. The next trivia night is going to be, what is Nevada Nick's walk-up song?
What's up, Angela?
What is up? How
are you?
Good. Just watching brackets gets busted right now.
Oh yeah, tell it. Fill us in. If you watched last Tuesday, Nevada Nick gave us his picks for NCAA March Madness. How's your bracket?
I mean, it's okay, but it's busted. I mean, my championship game's still alive, so I'm happy with it. I mean, but Illinois went down, Ohio State goes down, Houston, they're a 2 seed, they're losing right now, so it's been crazy. A lot of people had Illinois winning it or going to the championship. So,
what was that team that went out? Old something or other, or that won?
Oral Roberts.
Oh yeah, there. I never even heard of it.
They're playing right now. They're playing Florida right now.
Oh yeah, how's it going?
They are. Last time I checked, they were down 4.
Oh, that's pretty good. I have no idea who they are, to be honest, but I'm kind of rooting for them.
You always kind of root for the underdog. Well, I don't know if they're underdog, but just
they're way underdog.
Okay.
No, they are. But I like that small school story. I really do, because a lot of those kids are just playing for the love of the game. They're not going to be in the NBA, and it's a cool story to see.
And how do UCSB do yesterday?
They lost by a point. It was a close game, and I was kind of disappointed. They had a timeout left and got a rebound with 2 seconds left, and didn't just heave the 60-yard shot instead of calling a timeout and trying to advance the ball. So I was a little surprised, but yeah, they played well.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I went to school in Santa Barbara. I did not go to UCSB. I went to the film and photography school, Brooks. But I kind of, I have a lot of friends that went there, so I was rooting for them. But I obviously wasn't able to watch. But bummer. So let's talk about some Raiders football here. So we all panicked. We were told not to panic, to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think? Did we overreact?
No, I mean there's more time.
No.
It's not over yet. That's what you got to see. I like some of the moves. I don't like all of them. Some of them I would have went different in some of the areas. Like Kenyon Drake, who they signed to running back, good player. 955 yards rushing, 10 touchdowns last year. But Jacobs is your guy. I would have went out and used that money for somewhere you're a little bit more weak, like the secondary. The Eagles got a guy, Anthony Harris, the safety. Somebody like that. Their secondary still needs players. Like I said, I love the defensive line moves. Question some of the offensive line moves, but it's not over yet. There's still some free agents out there. If they can get a Richard Sherman to put him back in the secondary, there's a Trey Turner for the line. Because I would still like to see them get another offensive lineman. They need to get another player or two so that there's not all these holes in the draft. And then, where you have too many holes and not enough picks to film.
Definitely. And I too, I was surprised by the running back move. And he is in here now. I just want to say this just arrived in the mail today. You asked, and yes, it's execution time. So thank you for sending this. Executioner, along with this sweet autographed photo here. Autographed personally to me. Sorry, Moon.
Actually, the question in the chat here is asking me if I got it.
Maybe yours is in the mail. Maybe yours is in the mail. Anywho, yes, we did get it. So thank you so much. We are out of patches now officially, but when we get some more, we'll make sure everyone who keeps sending us will reciprocate the love as soon as we get some. We're thinking about doing maybe like a Boca patch, a Boca Dio, like these or something instead of the oak tree patch. But we'll see. So thank you so much for that. So. Sorry to interrupt you, Nevada Nick. I just want to show him some love.
Well, I'll start on the positive end of things. The defensive line, I like the moves they made there. Bringing in the kid who's playing for the Ravens as defensive end, Nyaku. I like that move. He's a player. He's a playmaker. I had said earlier they need to get playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. He's a playmaker. So I do like him. They get Solomon Thomas from the Niners. He was the 3rd overall pick. Some would say he's a bust, but, there's some guys who can get into a new organization. They have talent with a guy like Gus Bradley and maybe help turn them around. It was a 1-year, $5 million deal, so I like it. It's low risk, high reward, I think. So I actually like that move as well. You bring back Jonathan Hankins at defensive tackle. I like that move. I think their defensive line's now one of their strengths. So that's one thing I do like about the moves they made.
Okay. Yeah. It's been hard. Honestly, it's been hard to keep up. There's been so much going on, and some of it quite confusing as well. Do we have an update on what will be happening with Mariota? I think he's, that what the Raiders are asking him to do, I think is a lot, and he's going to end up walking.
Well,
Personally,
I mean, he could probably get paid more money, and I think he probably wants to put himself in a situation that thinks he might have a chance to compete for the number one spot. He's not getting that right now.
yeah.
With the Raiders, he might want that somewhere else and get paid more. So why wouldn't you go to that situation? I think that's what like they said. It's pretty much. I think he's getting what, $10 million, and they want him to go down to $3 million. I don't think he's going to take that kind of pay cut.
No, and I mean, would you?
No.
I certainly wouldn't. Especially like you said, I think he can be a starter elsewhere. I think he knows he can be a starter elsewhere. So if you can go and be a starter and make more money, why stay and get a huge pay cut? Maybe if you wanted a ring, but let's be real here, the Raiders aren't getting that next year. I mean,
no,
we could
not
be
next
hopeful,
year.
right? We could be hopeful. We could be hopeful. But then here's the question, though. I mean, where do you get where does the backup quarterback come from? I mean, it can't be Peterman.
No. I mean, you might look in the draft. That might be a position you have to go through the draft.
Pick? I feel like that's such a wasted draft pick. Unless they get like a stud who's going to eventually be the next starter. But you don't want to draft for a backup. Am I wrong?
No. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I mean, especially when you're putting it in the hands of a rookie then too. Right. When it's your backup, I would tend to go in the more experienced route for somebody out there that you can get that's been in the role before.
Yeah, I would agree. But what are the options at this point?
That's a good question. There's not much out there in regards to backup quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, if you're here and you want to join the show, give us a call. Let us know what you think with the Raiders, who the Raiders should draft, if it should be a quarterback, or if not, where they might potentially get that backup quarterback if Mariota decides to walk, and what you think of the the moves the Raiders have made so far. We're kind of recapping what's happened in free agency so far. I personally am a little disappointed, I guess, if that's the right word. I know other people are saying, just calm down, relax, it's going to happen. But we'll see how much more time is on the clock, if you will.
I mean, it can go all the way to June. I mean, because there's guys that'll get released in June. But most of these guys will get signed before the draft, you would think. Yeah. So
this is the worst idea ever. Okay, bring back.
Man.
No. Let's not do that. I know.
Not a name we needed to hear tonight, Demon Child.
I know he's kidding.
Yeah. I was hoping that's just going to scroll up. No one's going to pay attention.
One's going to know. Oh yeah, I put it on blast. Sorry. What is up? Dan, nice to see you in here. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Travis says they're going 11-5. What's up, Darth Raider? Nice to see you as well. Thanks for joining. Yes. So did somebody ask this? Yes, all proceeds go to charity. That is correct. He's speaking of the super chat. We are accepting donations tonight and the rest of the week for a chance to win the stadium tour. Or if you just wanted to donate to Nisili's fight, you can donate a smaller amount. But yes, all the proceeds will go to that charity. And we will be presenting that on May 15th when we're out there for the benefit. So thank you for donating. All right. So yeah, give us a call if you want to chime in on the free agency so far. Nevada Nick, what else you got for us?
Well, the ones I don't like, I said, were the offensive line. That's where I really didn't like what the Raiders did, and I think that's where they're getting questioned the most. Don't understand some of the moves. I really don't.
I haven't understood any of those moves. But we're only going with some. Okay, let's start with the ones that you think make sense then. or was that just like you didn't mean to say some?
Well, to me, the offensive line is where the glaring mistakes were made, in my opinion.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got a caller here. Let's see. Caller, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hi, who do we have? Hi, Dan. How are you? Thanks for calling. What do you make of the free agency moves?
I don't know. We'll have to wait on that super decision.
Yeah, there's been a lot of silly decisions. I would agree with that. What are some of your favorites and some of the ones that you don't really like?
All your shows. I like all your shows.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I meant like the moves that the Raiders have made. Some of the trades or releases.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's stupid. They should stick what they had.
Yeah.
But the only thing I think they should do finally is get Gruden out of there. Kick his ass out.
I would agree with that. Get Gruden out of there.
Get his
Well, I
ass
will
out.
say if it doesn't happen this year, I mean, if they don't make the playoffs this year,
Let's put it. If they don't kick him out, I just give me a good paper gun with a silencer, and I shoot Lewis in the ass, and he has to be in the ER or something.
Oh my god, that is the most random comment I think this show has heard.
In other words, he doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see him on the field anyway.
And I stay right there behind in the field, go somewhere, and I can't see pop a couple of pimples in his ass.
Okay.
In the hospital for a couple of days or years.
Okay, we'll note that down.
Problem solved.
There it is.
We have the solution right here. We've just found the solution. Thanks to this.
Thanks for calling.
Mama, I don't know if you've seen my comments, but
no, but let's see.
I'm getting my left leg amputated. I lost my balance. So I'm asking Raider Nation they could pray for me.
Of course.
Oh,
we're so
absolutely.
sorry to hear that. And we will definitely, Raider Nation will be praying for you. So take care of yourself. Keep us updated on how everything goes.
Okay. Just do me a favor. Hire me. I only want $10,000 so I can skip out of town. So I will take care of Ruben.
Okay. Maybe that could be our next fundraiser. All right. Well, thank you for calling, my friend. You take care. All right, Nevada Nick. Well, I always throw the call over to you to let you respond. So
I don't know how to respond to that one, Angela.
Right? Apparently, for $10,000, I mean, the situation can be handled.
But with that, we do wish you the best.
Yes, we do.
Right,
we do.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, we definitely wish you the best. So
take care.
Q, give us a call. Q likes this move. Q, give us a call. Let us know what you think. I know you have a lot of thoughts about the moves and stuff. We've chatted about it a little bit behind the scenes. Give us a call. Let us know.
Angela, you
agree.
talked about that too. Him, about with Mad Max getting him, a Robin to his Batman, and I really think that move will help and make him a better player. So I do like that move. I agree with him.
Yeah, I agree as well. We'll see what happens. I think. I think Mad Max is great, and I think that he's going to do well year after year. But I think even he would agree that he didn't have his best season last season, and I feel like he knows he can do better. And really, the reason why he wasn't able to do better, I think, is because he didn't have that bookend. So
Right.
these are good. These are good moves.
Yeah, and if Farrell can have a decent year, you have some depth at the defensive end position. So that's good. I like that.
Well, yeah, we got Raider Squid on the line. What's up, Squid? How are you tonight?
It's all right. I can't complain.
Good. Thank you for your super chat donation. It will go to a
Yeah.
great cause. We appreciate that.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, going back looking at the chat or the video, it seemed like a good cause. So, if I can donate when I can, I will. All about supporting good causes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you so
Thank you.
much. And I have to say, just on a side note, we were actually channeled you.
Yes.
And your cause, it's okay not to be okay. We actually needed that in real life recently, and we were able to use that amazing statement that you've put out there. So thank you for that.
Mhm. We shared that with a friend.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I do have something kind of in the works with a Joker. I'm waiting to finalize it before I put it out, but I mean, working with Joker for something.
Okay.
It'll come out soon. Just a little busy with, but
Sounds good. So what do you think about some of these Raiders moves?
honestly, so I think I like the Drake pickup.
Okay.
Saying stats wise, him running for damn near 1,000 yards, that's a hell of a number 2.
That's true.
So maybe Gruden will go to Gruden ball and try to run the ball more, and he'll have somebody he can rely on and not wear down Josh Jacobs.
Okay.
So they could definitely help him, both being Alabama boys. interesting that receiver we picked up, another speed guy. I don't know how I feel about that one, but it is what it is.
Well, it was needed, right? I mean, the receiver. I think there's holes with the receivers, and I still haven't figured out how to utilize Ruggs. So something's got to give there.
I'm excited to see what Edwards will do healthy too. Like, yeah, cool. We saw the glimpse of Ruggs and yes, speed kills, but Ruggs has hands. So if and when Carr and him get in sync, it's going to be interesting to see. But we haven't seen Edwards enough yet either.
Yeah,
and hands. We have a reliable. Renfro, third and Renfro, like that's another. I don't know. It was never offense that I was worried about.
No.
Still waiting to see if we're going to pick up Sherman. Like Nevada and Nick mentioned, offensive line was something I didn't think we would have to address, and now here we are needing to address it.
Yeah, I think that kind of took all of Raider Nation out of shock to kind of put this puzzle together.
You're like, cool, don't worry about offensive line. That was something we were talking about, and now it's. I think our glaring questions are now on offensive line and secondary help again.
Yeah, again, still or again.
Yeah, you're right. Still, I think hopefully with good coaching, a lot will be fixed, and I think it's fundamental football. Abrams' energy is outstanding, and I love it, but just fundamentals, he over pursuits.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll be taught with Gus Bradley. Like, we'll see what comes of it. I mean, it's a normal same cycle being a Raider fan. You get our expectations up, and then throughout the year, we're back to exactly where we are right now. We're like, well, there was some potential, and
exactly. And I think I've stopped getting my expectations up. I'm just like right in the middle the entire time now. I've skipped that part, Squid. So I'm in the middle and waiting to go down.
It's just tiring. Like,
it's tiring.
We beat teams that no one expects us to beat.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there in Vegas and we beat fucking the Saints. Like, no one had us winning that game.
No.
But we'll see. I'm definitely with you guys with the whole what is Chucky doing?
I'm glad. By the way, I'm glad people are finally on board with that because I've been on the what is Chucky doing train for a couple seasons now.
Fully on board with that though, because it's on him. It's on Mayock. If you guys are at the head of it, yeah, cool. We can dump on Carr and he's the leader, but it's Chucky's team.
Yeah,
Mayock's the one putting together the pieces. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like we say, we're not player fans. It's less coach fans than I will be a player fan. Like,
oh, for sure. Oh, 100%.
Like, there's a reason a lot of us don't buy current player jerseys.
Nope, I don't. you gotta stick with like the Hall of Famers. But all right, Squid. Well, we are going to let you go. Thank you so much for your call. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Squid.
All right, we'll talk later.
All right,
we'll talk soon. Take care.
Ciao. Yay, we have another donation. Super chat, my girl, Veronica Medina. Woohoo! Oakland girl, straight out of the black hole, baby.
Yeah, she is.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Again, this is going to a great cause, the Sealy's fight. So thank everyone who's donated. We really appreciate you. Nevada Nick had a very generous donation himself.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I don't want to brag about how much, but you know.
But it was very generous.
Omar donated a very generous amount as well. So thank you for that. Q, you called in. Sorry. Q, you called in, but I was on the line with Squid. So if you want to call back, give us a call back and we'll take your call. I won't put the number up for now because I'll wait for you to call in. And if I don't hear from you, then, I'll throw it back up for other people. So
and in response to Squid, I agree with him. Kenyon Drake's a good player, but he's going to be a third down back. John Brown is, a replacement for Aguilar, a poor man's replacement. He's not as good as Aguilar, but to me, once again, it's two more weapons for Gruden's offense. I think the defense needs help, and that's where, go spend money in that area because now, you get to the draft, and that is something to look forward to. Where do you think they're going to hit the first 4 rounds and get, players that are going to come in and be able to help the Raiders right away with their draft picks?
Yeah. No, well, let's see what Demon King has to say about that. Demon King?
Please do tell.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up? Talk
What's
to
up,
us.
Jason?
I want the Demon King
Version.
rant monologue. Go.
Yes.
There ain't no rant. The only signing that I'm not happy about, I know I'm going to hear a lot about this, is Nicholas Morrow.
Okay.
Because that just basically puts a nail in the coffin for my guy, Jeremiah Owasu Koromoa.
Oh. So you're.
Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed out about that. I kind of figured now Nick is back. I mean, me personally, Jeremiah is better than Nick Morrow, hands down. He's so much better than he is. I mean, we could have drafted this kid. He's a hybrid safety linebacker. He's a tackling machine. He can cover any tight end in the league. I think we're going to make a mistake if we don't draft him. But I think we're going to end up drafting the big tackle from Virginia Tech if he's there.
All right. Nevada Nick, do you have a response to that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be offensive line or secondary. I think he's right, but probably offensive line.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I know my guy, like Eichenberg, he's not a first rounder like that from Notre Dame. He's a good tackle, but he's not a first rounder. He's about late second, mid third round. Maybe we can get him there. Walker Little is going to be there from Stanford, who opted out for COVID, and he was hurt before that, but his workout tapes, if anybody wants to go watch him, watch Walker Little from Stanford. Go to YouTube. He's a beast as an offensive tackle. I think he would be well for us because he's got Raider mentality. And he's from Stanford. He's smart.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on the Richard Sherman signing. I'm still waiting to see Earl Thomas come in the building because I think they're going to come in bad.
Jason Dean, they could go corner and safety too. I like Monig, the safety, and then the corner, maybe J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. So they may go that route too.
Yeah, I like the Horn kid. I do. I like Moaning from TCU. But, I mean, I've heard you say it. It's like, trade down. You know, I don't want to draft a safety that high because there ain't no Earl Thomas, no safety. I don't think 17 is a good for the safety. Maybe 324, drop down a few, get an extra pick here and there. You know, we need players. We need picks. I mean, sometimes we don't do anything with them, but, you know, you never know.
You sound like John Gruden now. I need picks. Give me some picks, draft picks. Well, he needs to do something good with all these draft picks. He needs to do something good with these draft picks.
I hate Gruden. I hate him.
Wow, this is becoming universal here. All right, Demon King. Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Thank you. You also.
See you, Jason.
I just want to say, Q, I'm going to call you back. I know you're trying to call, but Demon King was on. I'm just going to call you back in a second. Did you hear that the Raiders got their 6th round draft pick back? I believe it was 6th round draft pick for the COVID violation, the non-mask wearing thing or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think they got more money though. There was more of a fine. I think they raised the fine, but gave the draft pick back. Right.
So it was like, I think it was $100,000 or something like that fine. I don't know if that was in addition to or what, but, my sommelier has arrived. Look at my name is all like, it's
your own wine glass. Wow. I never noticed the spicy one before.
I know. Thank you. It's a little smudged tonight, but you know, it works. Oh yes. Thank you. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Very good. Thank you. Actually, that is really good. Wow. Let me call Q back. Q's been trying to call. Q, I'm just going to call you because I know you've been trying to call. And you know what? I'm just going to call you. That's going to be a lot easier. Let's see. This is reverse. We're not calling. No, we're not calling in. We're calling out. What's up, Q?
Hey, what's going on, Tracy?
What's up? You are alive. So talk to us.
Oh man, just about these pickups, man. I love the Ngakoue, the defensive end.
Yeah.
Just to team up with Mad Max, you got to give pressure. I think the cornerbacks aren't as great, but a good pass rush will make the cornerbacks a whole lot better. What's the running back Drake? I love that pickup too. I think it gives
It gives Jacobs a little bit of competition. Plus, they need a third down back. And, I think that's the perfect fit for him. I don't think he's an every down back. He can catch out of the backfield. So I really like that pickup.
Okay.
The Incognito, they brought him back at a cheaper price. He's like 37, 38. So I think that was a good deal, And then we got to bring in more competition at offensive line now since we basically dismantled it. So
right.
Yeah.
Nevada Nick, what do you think? What do you say to that?
Well, with Incognito, I worry about his age, and he was hurt last year. So can you count on him? Is he going to be healthy? I like him. If he's going to play, I like Incognito. But where my issues were, obviously getting rid of Rodney Hudson and Gabe Jackson. Those I don't understand those moves.
Yeah. And what do you think, Q?
Yeah, I didn't see the Gabe Jackson and Rodney Hudson. I didn't see where that came from. But if you think we can get better with new people, then whatever. I guess I didn't understand it.
I don't think they I don't think they know that they can get better. I think that Hudson bounced because they cut Gabe, and now they're stuck with down 2 players.
Right.
So
yeah, and they signed Nick Martin, the center, to replace Rodney Hudson.
Those shocked me, but I know our run blocking needs to get better.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah.
The pass blocking was pretty great, pretty good, giving Carr time, but we got to be able to run the ball. And I don't know what was up with Jacobs last year. If it was the second year, wasn't in as good of a shape or whatever, but we got to be able to run the ball.
You know what happened? You know what happened? And this is a total rumor, so, don't believe me. Las Vegas happened to him.
Right. Probably hanging out too much.
Hanging out too much at the karaoke bars.
Or something.
Somewhere that's gonna make him sing.
John Brown. For the price, I think that was a good pickup. Because I definitely wouldn't have paid Aguilar $13 million a year.
No.
For 800
No
yards. There's no way I would have done that either. So I think that was a good value pickup.
Yeah.
I thought they could have got AJ Green, but for $8-9 million, he's over 30. I was cool on that one too. So
all right.
And now they and these second year, the people who were rookies last year, they got to step up.
Yeah.
All those high draft picks, they got to develop them, and they got to step up.
Yeah, I agree with that. And speaking of the draft, I know you're a big college football guy. Who do you like for the Raiders at the 17th pick?
I don't really have a specific, but I know they need a linebacker, and now they need an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
So I don't have a name, but one of those 2 positions, because you got to build from the trenches in.
Yeah.
And the defense they need to get a pass rush.
Yeah.
So
well, you don't think they filled that void so far?
The free agents they got last year, like with the Nasib, and there was another guy they didn't pan out. So you get people, but you don't know if they're going to pan out. So to me, you just need to bring in as much competition as possible.
Okay.
So nobody gets paid or coming in as a free agent and just is hella lax and like, this is my job. You're a free agent, but your job is still on the line. You might not start if you don't outplay this competition we got in here.
Yeah. Okay. Well said. Do you have anything else for us, Q?
That's it right now. Go Raiders all day.
Go Raiders all day. All right. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Q.
No problem.
Talk to you soon.
Would you like to respond to any of Q's comments, Nevada Nick?
Yeah, well, they're going to need a right tackle, like he said, on offensive line, because that's the one position, with Trent Brown leaving. Because I would think Denzel Good's probably going to be the guard. So that's why, like Jason Dean was talking about drafting the tackle in the first round. And that's likely where they go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just that 17th pick is such an odd no man's land kind of like. Do you think they'll end up making a move on that? Do you think they'll end up maybe trading for maybe a couple lower draft picks or something so they can try to pick up a couple, because they definitely need more than one?
It's possible, and I wouldn't mind that move. I always look at it too. You have more shots at the dartboard. I don't mind that move at all.
Yeah, I get it. Ricky, thank you so much. We got another super chat here. Go Raiders. Thank you. We appreciate you. And by the way, Ricky, reach out to us on Instagram, DM for Life or Raider Story, because he was one of the winners in our trivia game the other night. And we don't know how to get you your prizes. So make sure to reach out to us so we can get you your swag. And thank you so much for that super chat. So you were saying, my bad. I interrupted you.
No, I enjoyed trivia night. I was leading the beginning, but at the end, Jason Dean and I think, like you said, Ricky, man, those guys knew too much.
They did.
You did very well.
You did very well. And I know there was some complaints that, the questionable calls coming in. I got a notice from YouTube in the back end. I was going to post this. It said something like comments may come in delayed or something like that because the amount of comments that were coming in at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was just going by what I have on my back end. So sorry about it, Nick.
Yeah, that happened to me, I think, twice.
He said he got tuck ruled a couple times. What's up, Raider Steve? So yeah, we have about 10 more minutes here. So if you want to call, we're just recapping what's happened so far in the free agency draft. And if you're wondering why we're on tonight, is because we won't be on Tuesday. That show is canceled, but I will be coming to you all the way live from Arizona Raider Nation on Wednesday at 6 p.m. with their booster club. So put that in your little calendar. But that's why we're on tonight instead. So Nevada Nick, what else is going on in this career? I was thinking about this before the show, the recap, and it's like I can't even keep track of it anymore. And I think at some point I just kind of gave up on it because every time I was like keeping track, I was just like, this is like what? Like what is happening? Like so
Did you see that announcement? This is coming through. Did you see that?
Yeah. Right. And then none of them I really liked. Yeah. So I was like, I think I lost track at this point. But I know you know it all. This man right here, this Eagles fan, is becoming more of a Raiders fan by the day. He knows it. He knows it all. You know what? You know what it is though. You're not used to being disappointed as much, so you're still very closely paying attention. While I try to tune out.
Well, yeah, the last 4 months have been tough. I can say that. The last 4 months on the Raiders have been a little tough. But yeah, I'm used to it. And the Eagles this year was bad, but I am used to the Raiders from following what I followed. It's been rough.
Yeah. We got a call here really quickly. Nevada Nick will probably be our last caller.
Okay.
What is up, caller?
Hey, Angela, how you doing, Nevada Nick?
Hey, what's up? We got Houston Steve on the line. What do you make of all this free agency trades and releases and what have you?
Well, what I think and everything from what I've heard since Mark Davis has acquired the other franchise and everything that he's strapped for cash and everything is what I've heard and everything. And I was disappointed in Dave Jackson going and of course Rodney Hudson and everything. And I saw we bought Incognito back and NASA did his and. I don't know. How would you grade it? Would you grade it about a C, or how would you grade it? Both of you. It looks like the center for the Texans might be pretty good. Some of the all the defensive players, defensive ends, and everything. But we need linebackers and we need safeties, and you can never have enough offensive linemen. What say you all about how would you grade this?
I think it's mediocre at best. What do you think, Nevada Nick?
A C. I agree. Mediocre. It's a C. I agree with what Raider Steve said.
Yeah, we all think that. So yeah, we're all rating it about a C at this point.
That's what I was going to say. It's not. I would see. No better than a C. Now, do you think that John Gruden is going to be our coach for the next for the remainder of his tenure, or do you see him if we don't make the playoffs in 2 to 3 years that they move him to general manager? And what happens to Mike Mayock? Would you say that they say that nobody's left from this team from the Reggie McKenzie days? Is that true?
Okay. Wow, that was a lot to unpack there. Steve, thank you for the call. Let me and Nevada Nick answer all of those questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Steve.
All right. Well, that was a lot to unpack. Let's start with I'll start with the last one. No, there aren't many players, if any players. I don't think there are any. And honestly, I think that was part of the goal I think that Gruden coming in, he wanted to dismantle everything that had happened, not grow, not build, and he wanted his own team, and that's why he wants all these draft picks that he doesn't know what to do with. Will he stick around? I think he's in for the long haul. I don't see any signs of them getting rid of him, interested in getting rid of him. They're letting him do this rebuild on top of a rebuild. So unfortunately, I think he's sticking around. Nevada Nick, what do you think? Before you answer, I want to say thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. And thank you again for your sweet patch. But yeah, what do you have to say to that? Yeah.
No, with Gruden, he's acting. Gruden's acting like there's not any pressure on him. I mean, he's not. And that's one thing. He seems too comfortable. He's not going out there and making any big moves like there's pressure, like he might lose his job. So that's one thing I question. Seems a little too comfortable to me.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. So he is kind of making moves like he has job security. Yeah, you're right. I never thought of that. Mother Moon, had you thought of that?
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Like he can do whatever he wants, and he's got the big paycheck, and he's got all these years left on his contract.
So it's like he has big money to just do whatever he wants and see how the dice roll and be as it may.
Well, it's seeming like with that comment that, he's going to continue just to rebuild for years to come. Yeah. So what? They're contender in what, 3 years?
Yeah. And I think Mayock goes before him. I really do. I think that's a possibility. That maybe he lets him take the fall a little bit. It's Mayock's fault, and he gets a couple more years because that's the way he's acting.
Yeah, I mean, and to Steve's other part of his question, does the GM role? I had never considered that. I think that would be a terrible move, personally. What do you think, Gruden as GM?
Oh no, that would be horrible.
Horrible, right? Yeah, I never even considered. Let's not put that out there, Steve.
Unless it's an obvious upgrade where you're bringing in a strong personnel guy, where you say, "Okay, I actually like the move." But no, that wouldn't make me feel any better.
No, not at all. And I agree with Jax here. She says, I'm tired of rebuilding or the maybe next year. Girl, I have been tired of that for 2 decades. I mean, good Lord.
I think Gruden has a little bit too much control as a coach, let alone being the GM too.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And with zero results, really. I mean, his record is terrible. So they give him way too much freedom with all the play calling, all of the draft picks. Yeah, I don't know, Steve. I don't like that talk.
Maybe he's doing so much rebuilding now, so years down the road he could get all the praise and
we
glory.
Don't want to wait years. We've been waiting years, Mother Moon.
I know.
We're over it.
There's still some moves they can make. You can be optimistic. They said Kyle Fuller out there, the cornerback from Chicago, was a possibility. The Raiders were linked to him. So if they can get a couple more free agents, it's, like we said, it was a C. But if they can get a couple players in, and then, like I said, you're not going to have to hit on as many draft picks, then things can change. But if they're done now and they don't make any more moves, I would be concerned, obviously.
Okay, he would be concerned. I am concerned, but that's semantics. Travis, thank you so much. Much love and appreciation for Live Team Raiders. Yes, and Travis has also already donated aside from this, and he's been entered into the Allegiant Stadium tour as well. I obviously have no control over who wins, and no disrespect to anyone else that enters, but he's everyone's biggest cheerleader. Like, if he doesn't, like, he deserves it. Travis, by the way, you know what? If you don't win and you want to go, hit me up. I'll try to get a day for you. I'll buy them on your behalf. I mean, you got to pay me for them, of course. I mean, I'm not that generous, but I will log on with my PSL and get them for you, because if you want to go, I think you deserve to go, my friend.
Yeah, and I think Travis is the one who made up Raider Incognito for me. So
yeah, he did. So, all right. Well, we're coming up on our time. Is there anything else that you wanted to say or plug or whatever?
Tomorrow, me and Coach are coming back on, so you can catch us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Coach Model. So we're starting up again tomorrow.
Perfect. So it's you and Muddle and who else?
Stiz might come on, but it'll be me and Muddle.
Okay, cool. So 3:00 Pacific time, correct? 3:00
Correct.
Pacific, 6:00 Eastern. Check them out. They're hilarious. They banter back and forth. And is that on the Coach Muddle YouTube channel?
Facebook and YouTube, yeah.
Facebook and YouTube. But I mean, you just go to YouTube. But you can watch it on both.
Yeah, that would be preferred, obviously. YouTube would be preferred.
So if you haven't gotten enough of Nevada, by the way, I'm Nevada Nick is graciously on loan from the Coach Muddle show to do our show. I appreciate Coach Muddle as well for sharing Nevada Nick, and I appreciate Nevada Nick, doing this show with me. So definitely show those guys some love. Mother Moon?
Yeah.
Yes. No, I signed up. I subscribed to the show.
Oh, she already subscribed. There you go.
I got an invite the other day on something else. Yeah,
so I'll just read a couple more of these comments. Q says, Gruden hired a rookie GM, and that's not panning out. This is true. I would agree with that. Raider Steve, rebuilding since I started losing my hair in my 20s. Oh, okay. I don't know how old you are, but that's probably a long time the way you made it sound.
When they say rookie GM too, he was a television guy, Mayock. That's where Gruden got him from. I mean, now he did the draft, but still, he never had experience in the NFL. And they go right to GM. That was questionable too.
Yeah, a lot of buddy nepotism type stuff going on, right? Which I'm not mad at that per se if it turns into wins, but it's not turning into wins. So
yeah, and he's made some reaches too on some of the picks, like Farrell, and they haven't panned out. So there's you've talked about the draft history, so there are some questions in regards with him too.
Yep, definitely. What's up, Oso? Nice to see you in here. We are about to go out, but you could always rewatch the show. All right, Nevada Nick. Well, thank you so much for being a part of our show, and I will see you, I guess, in a week from Tuesday.
Sounds good. Thanks, Andrew. Good night, Mother Moon.
Good night. Let's talk to you soon.
Woo. Must be the money. All right. Thank you, everybody, again. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for calling. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for super chatting. And if you want to be entered into the Allegiant Stadium tour for Nasili's fight, you can super chat, or you can also enter with these details as well. We will be announcing the winner this Friday. Yes, this Friday, I believe at 6 p.m. Jax will be live in front of Allegiant Stadium. So she will be pulling the 26th. She'll be deciding the winner then. So you have all week to enter. There are the details again, or you can super chat. So I think it's about that time. Wouldn't you say, Mother Moon?
I would. I just let them know they could super chat up in this entire week. Donate that way. No,
only when we're live.
Okay.
And we're not doing Tuesday. So those were your other options to do there as well. All right, we go out one way and only one way. Raiders.
Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation, our story. That's right. And I'm with Spicy Girl and that Mother Moon. La Familia. My Thor and a Quiet Q. Super Hood. Omar. On the grill. And the B-Lot. 3 amigos. 4 brothers. Mr. Nicely Seasoned. What's the mariachis without Senior Raider? Representing just like the beginning Oakland Raider. Darlene and the Raider home. What about Little Chucky Gruden, my boss. Black Eyes. We're tailgaters. And it began on an autumn day, right here in the OAK. California dreaming in that Golden State. Alameda County right here in the Bay. And you could find me on that east side, yo, representing that east side, But no matter what, we represent the shield, just like Anna in the band club Emeryville. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story, our story. Raider Nation. Our story, our story. Yo, represent representing silver and the black. Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity, from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. Our story. Right. Yo, this is my story, and I represent it with the pride and the poise. Commitment to that excellence I represent with noise. This is how I do it, the silver and the black. And I come into the tag, and I represent it, matter of fact. And I'm cruising around with Hollywood Raider all around the town. And I just found out Raider Savage on the interstate. Raider de la Baja, yeah, orale. So get over here, cause we representing now. And that I don't win as a pirate. The I don't win as a breeze. The I don't win as a race. Dedicated to the nation. Our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story. Dedicated to the nation. Our story. Raider Nation. Our story. Yo, representing silver and the black. Mr. Matter of Fact, yo, is here. Without showing any pity, from Oakland to Los Angeles to Vegas, all the way to Mexico City. And I represent that nation. Our story. Yes, I represent the nation. Our story. Yes, I represent that nation. Our story. Raider Nation. That's right. Mr. Matter of Fact is here.